You ever watch someone's love life spiral so publicly online that it feels like you accidentally stumbled into someone else's breakup and then stayed for all 12 sequels? That's esteeisonline, a walking reality show wrapped in TikTok filters with a dash of glitter and a gallon of emotional chaos. If you've never heard of her, don't worry, you've definitely seen someone like her. She's that creator who pops up on your For You page crying about a man, then smiling with a new one 2 days later. The cycle is so fast it makes your head spin. I mean, forget hot girl summer. This is red flag roller coaster season.
I'm on a date, so let's have a drink. A classy drink.
Iste became known for her hyper-dramatic dating TikToks. We're talking tearful car rants, healing era montages, and emotional breakdowns that could win an award if TikTok gave out Oscars for oversharing. Her entire brand is built on public heartbreak, and let's be real, at first it was kind of addicting to watch, like a drama you didn't ask to be in, but now you're too deep to leave. She doesn't just date, she serial dates, and not in the just trying to find love kind of way. I'm talking, here's my 5th boyfriend this month, and he's the love of my life until next week when he's the spawn of Satan kind of serial dating. It's like she's collecting emotional trauma the way people collect Funko Pops. No judgment, but maybe a little concern.
I'm going on another first date in like 3 minutes. It's a coffee date. There's nothing wrong with a coffee date. I have a date and I have to leave in a few minutes. I wasn't exactly expecting to leave this quickly. I'm going on a date. Let's have some coffee. It's been a long week.
And it's not like she's picking guys who are stable, emotionally available, and self-aware. Oh no. Esty has a very specific type. Emotionally stunted men who use TikTok as a personality trait and have the communication skills of a broken Roomba. These are guys who say, I'm not like other men, and then ghost you for 72 hours and come back like nothing happened, usually with a Snapchat selfie. Every guy she dates becomes either a soulmate or a sociopath. There's no in between. 1 minute she's writing poems about how he's different, the next she's uploading a crying video saying, I don't know who he became. Girl, he didn't become anything. He was always like that. You just ignored the red flags because he had nice forearms. And let's not forget the rapid fire relationship turnover. Estee doesn't wait to heal. She doesn't even pause. She just vaults straight into the next situationship like it's a sport. Heartbreak Olympics, baby. Gold medal in rebound speed. Now, a lot of people might say, well, she's just living her truth or she's being vulnerable. And look, I'm all for vulnerability. But when your entire personality becomes the trauma loop, it's not growth. It's content farming. Every breakup becomes a storyline. Every bad date is a series. Every moment of emotional devastation gets paired with a sad song and a text overlay that says something like, he didn't choose me, but I chose myself. Estee talks to her followers like they're all her best friends. She'll open up about the tiniest details. Texts he sent, things he said, fights they had, breakdowns she had on the bathroom floor. But the second anyone leaves a comment saying, hey, maybe he wasn't right for you, she gets defensive. Posts a TikTok dragging her own audience like, you don't know the full story. Ma'am, Harden, you told us the full story. You narrated it with timestamps and background music. It's a weird dynamic. She wants the audience to be her support system, her cheerleaders, her therapists, but only if they never disagree. And if they do, suddenly we're haters or jealous. Jealous of what exactly? Your 5th toxic ex and your ability to cry on camera without wiping your mascara? The thing is, she's not just documenting her relationships, she's weaponizing them, turning every heartbreak into another arc in the Estee cinematic universe, and the plot, always the same: girl meets boy, girl falls fast, boy disappoints, Girl spirals, girl rebrands, girl meets new boy. Rinse, cry, repeat. At one point, she even had what she called her healing girl era. You know, journaling, affirmations, sage, crystals, the whole TikTok spirituality starter pack. But halfway through a video about self-love, you'd hear her say, I ran into him at Whole Foods and he said he missed me, so we're talking again. Iste, what part of aligned chakras is responding to your emotionally unavailable ex at 2 a.m.? Your inner peace is clearly on airplane mode. She started posting about boundaries, but it became pretty clear those boundaries were more like suggestions. You can't manifest a man's potential into existence, you can't smudge away red flags with sage, and you can't keep blaming Mercury retrograde when you chose to get back with someone who lied to you twice last week. But the real turning point, the audience stopped eating it up. At first, we were hooked. It was like watching a TikTok telenovela. But after round 10 of He Was the One, Now He's Blocked, people started checking out. The comments changed. The support turned into concern, which turned into, girl, it's getting embarrassing. The same fans who once flooded her comments with you deserve better started saying you could do better, but you're choosing not to. That's when you know the internet's patience is wearing thin. And how did Estee respond to that? Not by reflecting, not by taking a break. Nope! She went live. TikTok lives became her new soapbox, full-on emotional spirals in real time, crying, screaming, reading hate comments out loud, occasionally threatening to quit TikTok entirely, followed by her posting 4 new videos that same day. It was like watching a girl break up with the internet the way she breaks up with her exes, dramatically, publicly, and never for real. There was even a point where she claimed to be taking a break to focus on healing. Her break lasted less than 48 hours. That's shorter than most of her relationships. It became painfully obvious that she wasn't just oversharing, that she was addicted to the cycle. Not just the validation of attention, but the chaos itself. Every breakup gave her more content, every meltdown boosted her algorithm, every failed situationship gave her a new story to tell. But when you make your trauma your brand, where do you go when the drama stops? That's the decay. It's not just the relationships falling apart, it's her whole online presence slowly crumbling under the weight of repetition. You can only relive the same downfall so many times before people stop watching. And honestly, I think even she's tired of it. There's a sadness underneath all of this that's hard to ignore. The constant need for validation, the way she throws herself into love like it's the last boat off a sinking ship, the way she glamorizes chaos and labels it passion. It's not just delusional, it's deeply lonely, because at the end of the day, Iste isn't a villain. She's not evil, she's just stuck, caught in a feedback loop where every heartbreak is clout and every tear becomes content. And when the camera's off, I genuinely wonder if she knows who she is without the chaos. So if you've ever found yourself watching one of her videos and thinking, I've been there, same. We all make mistakes when we've all dated someone we knew was a bad idea, but the difference is most of us don't turn it into a TikTok series. If you're out there, here's my advice: log off for real this time, go outside, pet a dog, write in a real journal, not your drafts folder, and maybe, just maybe, stop dating men who still use the emoji unironically. You don't need to go viral. You need to go heal. And as for the rest of us, let this be a lesson. Just because someone's drama is entertaining doesn't mean it's healthy. TikTok isn't therapy, and your followers aren't your emotional support group. Anyway, that's enough emotional unraveling for one video. If you've ever dated someone with the personality of a red flag wrapped in cologne, go ahead and hit that like button. Drop a comment about the worst dating mistake you've ever made. No judgment, we've all been there. And of course, subscribe for more messy internet deep dives. Until next time, protect your peace, delete your ex's number, and maybe keep your next heartbreak off the For You page.